Hello, we are once again in Iran. We are approaching Kerman, a city in the southeast of Iran. It's over here. The airport is over here, but we're not ready to land yet. We have no ATC, sadly, because Kerman's airport in Flight Sim does not have parking coordinates, so Beyond ATC cannot deal with that, and which means that I have done this flight in a kind of a old style that I used to do before I discovered Beyond ATC, which is I set up the whole flight plan kind of as the way I wanted, and this means that we are going to get an old-fashioned VOR approach. Instead of being vectored to it, we fly straight to the airport and then we make the turn and descend. Kerman has an interesting geography. It's kind of surrounded by mountains everywhere. There are mountains here, mountains here, mountains here, so it is interesting. It's a very high airport, 5,700 feet, and actually should begin descending soon. So we can get a QNH from the tablet. 1020. And now we need to descend to 8,300 feet. So let's disengage alt hold and cut power. We'll be landing on runway 34 left, which is to the other side. And as you can see, we're going to do a turn over the city. So the next is 161, which is okay. And then we'll fly out about 10 miles from the VOR and then turn back around to the city. Again, this is probably something you don't have to do in a small aircraft like this, but I like to do proper procedures every now and then. So yeah, Kerman is over here. This in front of us is Ektiarabad. Again, old city in a place that has seen a lot over the centuries. As I understand it, Kerman was a big, important city for most of the past millennium. But at the end of the 18th century, it was conquered by the Qajar dynasty, which ruled over Iran for most of the 19th century. And the Shah, I forgot his name now, was not pleased about the resistance that Kerman put up to his siege, and did what a lot of rulers back then used to do. He killed or blinded most of the male population and sold the children and the women into slavery. Wikipedia says that he built a mount of 20,000 eyeballs next to the city. Of course, hold on, 8,300 is right about now. And add power once again, but not much because we want to be below 150 miles. And that meant a steep decline for Kerman throughout the 19th and even the 20th century. Its recovery was relatively recent, and it's now a place known for pistachios, actually. Lots of pistachio farms around. If you are American, you're probably unaware, but Iran is famous for its pistachios all over the world. And also carpet weaving, which is a trade look at this. This is terrible. Anyway, which is a trade that, you know, is known throughout Iran as well. I couldn't find much more information, but yeah, we are already going away from the VOR, as you can see. So once we hit 10 miles, we'll turn left. We'll do a final procedure turn and prepare to land. So let me see what I should be doing. Yeah, landing lights, fuel pump, no need for pitot heat, it's a hot day, we're already at 20 degrees. I might do the turn manually just for fun. We'll turn left. Yeah, I think I will. So you see lots of trees around, they might even be, again, not very detailed, but it is a pretty place. Again, the mountains everywhere are interesting. Very dry, we are still close to the Lut Desert, so not much rainfall in this area. Yeah. So I'm already gonna point this at 333, which is our final course. Like so, and this as well, because we'll be guided by the VOR. Oops. Again, shame that we don't have ATC, but not much I can do about it. Next flight I can probably do something about it, because if you don't, it's okay if you don't have parking at the departure, because you can just choose somewhere else as the departure and turn on beyond ATC while you're in cruise or something, and then it will pick up the data for the destination, but not so much if it is the destination that it can't deal with. Anyway, we should be getting ready to turn soon. So I'll stop yammering and pay attention. So I'll just turn left and then visually align with the runway, and then do the gear, etc. everything while we prepare. We still have 10 miles to the VOR, so should be plenty of time. It looks very nice. At least the mountains in Iran are impossibly pretty, really. Probably an industrial complex in front of us, but nothing I can identify. Okay, getting ready to get to 10 miles of the VOR. And we are going to start turning, disengaging autopilot, and turn. Because of the mountains, you can see the plane is shaking a fair bit, which is interesting. I'll try to not lose too much altitude during the turn. So far so good. I'll turn on VLOC in the main HSI, and there's the airport over there, so we can take our time preparing. just correct. Let's drop gears. Full props, but not full mixture, very high again. I have no idea about the wind. That's going to be the main issue about this landing. Excuse me. Slow us down a bit more, trim up, so we can get flaps going. Two notches. Intercept the course and turn right soon. Oh my god, the plane is really shaking. So yeah, probably definitely some crosswind going on here. We're descending nicely. Again, 5,700 feet is the, so we're 2,000 feet. Should probably be descending quicker actually. So less power. More flaps. More trim. A bit more. Cut power and let us glide down. So apparently this airport was missing altogether from Flight Sim 2020. I found a mod that just added it to it, but nothing. But this is default for 2024, but I guess they didn't really do much with it. $7,000, so 1,300 feet to go. Okay, now the wind seems more stable. I don't see the plane shaking so much. Final check. All right. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be any buildings. This is an international airport, so it should be. Much more complex than it is here. Cutting power, because we are too high, way too high actually. Highway in the front, and pointing down way too much. See, I should be much lower. Can I get the windsock to show? No windsocks. Oh wow. Okay then. Can't remember last time I saw an airport without a windsock. Oh god. So we're very fast off flare. Cut power almost. You can see the plane wants to float. And then just cut. Down. Okay, not my best landing, but it will do. I don't think there are any buildings or anything really here. So, is there anything I should look for? Yeah, nothing. So yeah, sadly, that's what we get for Kerman, unfortunately. Maybe someday someone will make a good mod for it, I hope. Anyway, next time we'll go south. We'll go back to the Persian Gulf. Landscape should change quite a bit. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.